Hello, YouTube. Ooh, I almost dropped them. Keeping in the Halloween theme, today I am the Tooth Fairy. And I jingle. I use this example a lot, like brushing your teeth, because it's a fitting example for a whole lot of things in life. The mundane, doing things that we don't want to do, but we do them anyway. How do you motivate discipline? That you feel good after making yourself do things you don't want to do, how the little things matter over time in a great amount. Bad oral care leads to a bad heart. That's a big deal. But at the moment, it's just one of those things we don't even think about. There's a lot of things we do that we don't even think about. A lot of things we do over and over and over and over again on a daily or near daily basis on autopilot. No matter how conscientious you try to be, it's hard to get a whole objective look at ourselves, what we do, why we do it, and as I said, a lot of things we just do automatically somewhere, sometime in our life. They were trained into us, a way of thinking, a way of believing, a way of behaving. And it's just so normal to us that we don't give it a second thought. Like brushing your teeth every day. You put these down before I break them. They're made out of ceramic. Don't want to lose my teeth. I'm the Tooth Fairy. It's very important to me. Know thyself. You can't change what you don't know. Try to do your best to periodically step outside of your life. Take a look at what you get up to. An objective look as much as you can. What you think, what you do. Observe yourself like a scientist or a documentary crew was observing you for a day or two. And try to see how you operate. Not just how and what, but why. Once you get a good perspective of yourself, these things that are habitual practices, daily, near daily practices, the little things that you do, the little things that you do, the little decisions that you make, the little moments that you have, in and of themselves insignificant, done over and over and over and over again over time, do have a huge impact on your life, on your identity, on your happiness, on your self-belief, on your self-confidence, on your physical health, on your mental health. And you may not even notice. You may not be giving them the weight that they are due. So, for a few days, try to be as conscious as possible and observe yourself, such as you were a documentary crew. Just taking in, non-judgmentally, the totality of your life, what you do and what you think over the course of a few days. And ask yourself, why do I do that? Where did I get that belief? Is it true? Question the validity of some of what you do and what you get up to. Question its impact over time. One negative thought here or there. One cigarette here or there. one drink here or there isn't going to make you an alcoholic. Now, do it every day, and you'll be a sad, depressed, poorly breathing alcoholic, because those little things accumulate in the long run. It's not what you do occasionally, it's what you do consistently that counts, but you have to see what you're doing consistently. Ask yourself, why, when, where, how did I come up with that? And what'll it do in the long run? And is it serving me? Is it effective? Does it move me forward toward the person or the life that I want to continue to do this thing, continue to behave this way, to believe this thing, to do this every day or every week, to think this way, to talk down to myself? Is it serving me in some way? Is it moving my life forward? Is it making me better, happier, healthier? Or is it taking away from me? Is it detrimental? You're either adding or subtracting. Are you brushing your teeth or are you skipping it? So observe yourself non-judgmentally. Don't you dare tear yourself down for it. And if you do catch yourself tearing yourself down, check that box off too. And then analyze your activities. What is benefiting you that you do regularly, and what is doing you a disservice? And you can begin to try to add more of those beneficial things more often and eliminate those detrimental things from your life. Thus, naturally, over time, have patience, having a happier, fuller, healthier life, self-esteem, everything, because it is the little things that count. It is the things that you do consistently that will impact you for better or worse. And every little moment matters. Every decision matters. Pay attention. Take note. Ask yourself questions. Why, when, where did I come up with this? Is it serving me or is it hurting me? If it's hurting you, you're wasting time doing it. And it's doing you a disservice. And start to try and add more of those things that are doing you good in more often, more of the time. And those things that are doing you damage, less of the time. Eventually, hopefully, the happiness that comes from adding more of the things that are paying off dividends for you in your life consistently throughout your day-to-day existence will naturally make you happy enough that it won't be like pulling teeth, so to speak. To get rid of those negative habits, you'll be happy enough, you'll be motivated to just let them drop. Let that self-talk that's negative, that self-esteem that's negative, those behaviors that are negative and detrimental to you go, because you're just overflowing with joy more often than not, more often than you used to be. You're proud of yourself for making progress. So, brush your teeth every day. Pat yourself on the back for doing it. Pay attention to the rest of it, so you know what you can eliminate and you know what you can add. Set those scales more in the direction that's going to serve you. So says the Tooth Fairy. I have way too much fun with this kind of stuff. Good morning. Goodbye.